of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, cause I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and ease up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, cause I was freezed up.
Welcome. Let me fix this little funky looking bang. Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Miss Taj B. Y'all know every week I have somebody worthwhile coming through the building, and they will soon be here. I start off clowning with something like, I'm a 7 o'clock person. I'm so anal that I want everybody here on time. However, we got our dates mixed up. He was supposed to be here on March 5th, but he agreed to come in today because this was the only day that I had available for him. So he should be here in a few minutes. But in between time, in the meantime, let's talk about this Drake album. And that it's still Drake tried to make a comeback, y'all. Drake tried to do his thing. He tried to come back real quick and get it done and over with, but it didn't last that long. And I was kind of tickled about that Saturday Night Live skit that they did with the hey, minor. I thought that was hilarious. But even the Family Feud joint, I don't know if y'all seen the Family Feud with Eddie Murphy being Tracy Morgan. That was hilarious. It's all outdoors. Yeah. So there's been some things that have taken place since the Super Bowl. Like I was saying, the album from Drake, it came and it kind of went. I saw a lot of people talking about how terrible the album was. I usually do a reaction. I want to start doing my reactions again on Fridays. I think I said that like a couple months ago, but I've been just so mentally tied up that I've been unable to really do the things that I want to do on YouTube. And I don't know if y'all know, but YouTube is very draining for me. So yeah, and also I had left a short up there for you guys to be able to drop your music over at Blast. There's a if you go to blastmusic247.com, you can actually register your music over there, and they will put it into rotation to all the new and up and coming artists. Just make sure it's good music. Don't just try to drop crazy stuff, because they do a review on it over at the center as well, and we don't want y'all to get we don't want y'all feelings to get hurt thinking that you got some great music. What else is going on? We have some people coming in. We have the group DNA coming in next week on the 26th. We have I forget their name, coming in on the 5th, and so on and so forth. So look forward to some more wonderful people coming in to the studio, which is great for us, and I appreciate everybody that come in anyway, and anybody that view the videos. You are appreciated over here, because we definitely love to have you. And also, you can also go to the Ultimate DJ Music Review at gmail.com if you want to come on and do an interview. There's some openings in March, in the middle of March. So you guys can come on in, and then I'll, from there on, we'll start setting up interviews for anybody coming through. Just drop me um, my email at the Ultimate DJ Music Review and more. No, the Ultimate DJ Music Review at gmail.com. That's the name of the show I'm trying to say. Lord have mercy. I'm getting old, y'all. Now, there's so many things going on out there, and a lot of times y'all catch me on this channel, and I got to be filtered a lot of times because when I'm not on my filter, I be done said all kind of crazy stuff like them bell bottoms and or them corduroys with the polo shirts and stuff. So I can't just say anything. That's why I try to stay in a formatted type of zone because like I'm not everybody else can basically say what they trying to say, but I go way off filter and stuff, and so I try to not be in that zone a lot, y'all. So that's why you see me do this thing maybe once a week or maybe twice a month. You might see me get up and do something as far as that I seen like that, like the little girl that lost her babies out there in Detroit, and the father stand there with this old goofball look on his face, talking about she could have asked me, and she did ask you, my dude. Like, what the fuck? So I'll take that and then go crazy on them with it. You know what I'm saying? And then they look him up on Valentine's Day, and he over there with fat nasty and stuff, and how y'all celebrating Valentine's Day and your children dead, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, is that the reason why you wasn't able to go check on your kids? It's because it's this lady you laying with? Because a lot of times we watch the fellas do that. They get with this, the female they with, and then they forget the kids that they had with the last woman, and so that to me is a little bit disturbing. So I try not to get off into that realm because, like I said to you guys, I'm a little bit unfiltered, and my unfiltered is crazy. I be to say all kind of stuff. My mouth get reckless. And like like Uncle Sam said, I be done got all ghetto and belligerent and reckless. And so instead of me doing that, I'd rather just go ahead and stick to the format, which is what I do right here. And usually I explain the format. Um, I have 5 tailored questions that I ask to the artist, and within those 5 tailored questions, we get a chance to get to know each other, and then we go on to kick it for a little while longer, so that we have broke the ice, and so we get a chance to laugh and clown out a little bit, and that's what my show is about. I try not to get into the gossip field too much because I'm not in nobody business like that. I don't want nobody in my damn business like that. So I don't be trying to be all in people's business like that. You know what I mean? Um, if I'm in your business, I'm directly in your business because you like right across from me or right across the screen from me, and then I'm in your business like that. But as far as all that gossip and stuff, I really don't do that regularly on my own. Be in someone else's space and be just gossipy and stuff. Like I don't do that. I find that to be it make money for other people, but it's not for me. If I'm making sense, I don't want to be that person right there because um, that's almost like being a snitch, and people can't figure out what a snitch is. They be keep thinking a snitch is this and that and this and that. I'm like, y'all had tried and convicted Jay-Z, and he got off. He got off of that, and then y'all had tried and convicted ASAP Rocky. Said we seen him with the gun in his hand, and it was a fake ass gun. So those are the reasons why I try not to get off into that sector of doing things, is because as black people we have a tendency to convict each other long before. and if any before any guilty plea is even had, we done convicted each other and called each other names and shit, and then it get to be all they crazy and all this. Man, like don't nobody got time for that shit. I definitely don't, and so I don't try to get off into the gossip sector of YouTube. And for that point, because I'm not like that, tearing down my black community. My channel grows slowly. And so, what I always tell people is if you hear, subscribe, like the channel. If you like what's happening on the channel, make sure you share it or whatever. But if you're coming on here for drama, ain't no drama on this joint. We just uplifting black folks on this channel. Like we loving on each other on this channel. We liking on each other on this channel. We don't do that. And so if you come on this channel and that's what you're looking for, that's probably not what you're gonna find over here. We do the real over here. The real love. We ain't trying to hurt nobody over here. Now, like I was saying, Jay-Z got off. Congratulations, bro. Whoop 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 whoop. ASAP got off. Congratulations, bro. Whoop 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 whoop. Cause somebody got to, they got to keep hold of his babies. Like who gonna take care of them little cute babies of his, looking like him and his mama, like him and their mama. Like somebody got to take care of them babies. He can't be gone. And Rihanna gonna need his help and stuff. Cause that one little baby with his cute self named RZA, he gonna run his mommy to death. He need his daddy at home. And so I was happy to hear when ASAP got off. That was a wonderful thing because a lot of times I don't know if people even realize what's been taking place in the black community is you know, uh, and I don't think that people realize this, but what's been taking place is the tear down of the millionaires in the black community and the billionaires in the black community. Because if you take down the billionaires and the millionaires, then it put us back in slave format because there ain't nobody there that have the capital enough to save us as the black community because everybody else do their own thing. So I know a lot of people are wondering why the black community is not going to the migrants help or their aid, but it's because we finally realized that we in this by ourselves. Like there's nobody to come to our aid when we are in trouble. They get to flexing and stuff on us when we lazy and we all kind of other things. So that's why you don't see the black people actually coming to anybody's aid right now because we trying to look out for ourselves because we know we actually in this um, by ourselves. And yes, definitely I am foundational B1, and I rep B1 all day, every day. And of course, we have our guests in the building. Y'all know I don't take too long to get him to the stage. Let's bring him to the stage, Mr. Hollywood Black.
I appreciate that. Thank you for
Hollywood,
having me. Thank
well,
you for having me.
bro, I
It's
am
good.
so sorry. I thought that Vega had told you I had the 19th available. I so apologize to you because I didn't know that you wanted to come on the 5th. I was in the process of booking. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I
Yeah,
feel you. I
and
feel you.
Vega was going through something, so I didn't want to keep bothering him. You know what I mean?
Right. But Vega my man, so he ain't gonna steer me wrong, you know what I mean? So, I was like,
Yeah,
it is what it is, and I'm a man of my word, so I'm like, you know what? I'm here.
yeah. I didn't
I'm
want to keep bothering him. Like once I realized he was going through something, I didn't want to keep pressing him because I'm a person that can't talk like that either when I'm going through. You feel what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So, I understand him in that manner. But in the process, I still wanted to get you in here because that 5th date had got tied up. You get what I'm saying? So
That's cool. That's
those were the
cool.
2 dates that I offered. And welcome to the show. Welcome to the Ultimate DJ.
Thank you. Thank you.
Music
Thank
Review
you.
and More Talk Show. I am your
Yeah.
host, Miss
Yeah.
Taj B.
Yeah. What's up, Miss Taj? What's up? What's up? I'm glad I'm here. I could have been anywhere else tonight, but I'm here with you.
Yeah, now Hollywood. I don't know what I already told the audience what I do. I don't know if you know what I do. I think I sent you a clip of what I do, right?
Right? Go ahead.
I asked you five questions tailored to you specifically, and that's just to break the ice. That's just to break the ice, and then we just go on for a few minutes to kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like we just go ahead and kick it. So you want to start with the questions? You ready? They ain't so hard. Don't be like that.
No filter. Go ahead.
How has your Southern culture influenced your rap style, and what makes it stand out from other regions?
um, I just love being from the South, man. I mean, I feel like we don't get our roses like we supposed to, you know.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
and I listen to a lot of Southern artists, but some of them I be like, ugh, that ain't really it right there, you know.
Yeah,
But when I first started, it was something about I'm old school, so it's something about the old school No Limit,
yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I think this is my calling right here. And then like once I found out that I had a gift to write good music, I'm like, oh, it's up from here. And
yeah,
like when I record or when I perform, I've always been told like, where you from? Because you don't sound like you from your area. I'm like, you ain't postal.
yeah,
When you rap local, that's the farthest you go.
yeah, yeah. What's your favorite line in your raps? What's your favorite line so far?
um, one of my favorite lines I always say is why chase a bitch when I don't even chase my liquor.
I got to chase the liquor. You better go ahead. But I ain't chasing no nuts though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
what's one country or blues song you love to flip into a hip hop track?
Um, mm,
Uh huh.
that's a good
Uh,
question.
I always sing a zinger in there. I do.
Yeah,
Woo.
it did it um well, that's crazy that you asked because I got a Southern Soul track I'm working on. I don't really want to speak too much on it yet. So that one is kind of bringing me out of my element. But I mean, I don't mind doing country and rock and roll. But
Okay.
that's a good question. It's like a plethora of tracks that I wouldn't mind redoing.
Yeah.
Like
For me.
I like Florida Georgia line. I like Luke
Okay.
Bryan. So I wouldn't mind.
What about Al Green?
Mm, Al
Uh,
Green.
I'm telling you. See.
Mm, I won't do no Al Green. Oh, you know what?
See.
You got me going in circles.
See.
Yeah, that's my joint right there.
See.
Got me going in circles.
See. I was giving you something. You ain't heard me, but I was
No,
giving
I
you
heard you.
something.
I heard you. I heard you. You say Al Green. You say Al Green. No, yeah. I'm gonna work on that next.
What's
I'm
the
on it.
funniest or wildest thing you ever seen go down in the studio?
Um, for me personally,
Yeah.
nothing yet because normally when I do my studio session, me personally, I do private time. I've always get like a
Okay.
private. I always do like a private session because I take my music serious. So I don't need everybody with all the little rah rah playing and mixing up in the background. Like that's not what I come here for. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I ain't had that experience yet.
Not yet.
Nah.
You gonna have it eventually, and then you gonna just fall out laughing like, "Why she asked me that?" And here we go.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, just like I say, like anybody that know me or anybody that booked me knows that I'm always a private person. Like, yo, I'm coming to the studio. I need a private session. I don't need nobody in my ears, man. So that's when I can really get in my zone.
If you could only rap over one type of beat for the rest of your career, crunk, trap, or chop and screw, which one would you pick and why?
Shit, that's a good question. I'm gonna tell
Oh,
you all three because shit, I'm from the South, so I love screw music. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, screw. You know, and I love trap music
yeah,
and I love crunk music. My style is more ratchet anyway. So if the crunk beat is right, I can
yeah.
pull it off. I can pull it off.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say all three. I'm sorry.
You supposed to pick only one though.
I'm sorry. I'm different. I'm different.
What's one Southern saying or phrase that perfectly sums up your approach to life and music?
Um, ratchet, ratchet. I'm
Let's say
sorry.
ratchet. Oh man, that's funny as hell. So now, if Shakespeare was alive today and rapping, which Southern rapper do you think he collaborate with and why?
Mm. Besides myself,
Yeah,
I probably would say Luda. Shout out to Ludacris.
thou art thou.
Yeah, yeah, gotta be Luda. Luda's so dumb nice with it.
If you had to explain quantum physics using only Southern slang, how would you do it in a rap?
Mm, that's a good, that's a good question.
Uh-huh. I got
If
to.
long as long as it's ratchet, long as it's ratchet, I think I can go that way.
4 times 6 plus 26 times 7 make a nigga jump over some hoops and jump
Mm,
into some heaven.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You good, you good, you good.
See, I'm a poet, so I could just kick it. I could
See,
just
you
spit
can,
it.
yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
you feel me?
You can
Uh,
do that.
if aliens landed in the South and wanted to learn about hip hop, what's the first song you play?
Oh man, it got to be something crunk.
Like what? Name
Uh,
some. Name one of
mm,
your songs you would play for the aliens if they landed. What would you
one of
play?
my tracks would be mm, that's a good question. I got a bunch of tracks. You know what? Mm, I'll say Money Train. I got a track, Money Trainer.
How that go?
Mm,
Give me the first. Give me the first 16.
the first 16.
Not
Mm,
the first 16, but first 16 beats on that.
I didn't make as far as the beat. I didn't. I
No,
didn't
no,
make that.
not the beat. I'm saying the rap. When like we we jump from 8, 16, 32 on the beat. So if it's not the first 8 bars, but the first 8 or to 16 raps on that um on the beat. You get what I'm saying?
Somewhat,
Like
somewhat.
when we break down the beat, it's usually in 16 and 8, 16,
The times
32.
have changed though. It ain't like that no more. You can just spit like 4 bars and be like, damn, that's a song.
Yeah, I know that's why it's whack. That's why hip hop is whack right now.
Yeah.
You get what
Let
I'm
me see. Let me
saying?
see. Let me see. Um, got something like would it go? Would it go? Would it go?
What's the first verse?
You better tell these niggas that I'm nothing nice. I'm so bougie. I don't even wear the same drills twice. I ride with that fofo. Your man is a bozo. Book him. I bet you 20 band he won't show. My niggas some killers. Blowing on at a summer. Fucking with me is like swimming in the tank with piranhas. I'm the thriller in Manila getting head in the villa. I'm Hollywood, aka the ghetto Godzilla. My whole section is hot. Don't give a fuck with the cops. I tell a bitch off jump, hey, you gonna suck it or not? Don't worry about how I get it. Just need to know if you with it. If not, I have another bitch quicker than the New York minute. Quarter brick, half a brick. Shout out to the trap. If rap don't work, then it's back to selling crack. I don't fabricate. Everything I spit is facts. I got diarrhea flow. You see the way I shit on tracks?
Uh-huh. That's what you gonna tell aliens?
Hey, welcome to my world.
Oh man. Um, what up, James? You got somebody hollering out to you.
What up? What up, Jane?
Um, if you could ghostwrite a rap battle between Socrates and Lil Wayne, what would be the opening bar?
Mm. Wayne is nice,
Yeah,
but
Wayne is nice.
I would probably go towards Socrates because I got me. I've always go root for the underdog. See,
Okay.
if people are rocking with you, then if y'all rocking with him and y'all ain't heard this person yet, then y'all need to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
You know, that's a
Yeah.
good question. I wouldn't even know because Wayne is low key petty, so ain't no telling what he'll come back with. So I really can't say. Shout out
So
to
now,
Weezy.
yeah, I love Wheezy. Now speaking of Wheezy, because those are our questions. Speaking of Wheezy, see that wasn't so hard. I told y'all I wasn't going. I told y'all I wasn't gonna do you like that. Um, what do you think about the Super Bowl with Kendrick? What do you think about that?
You know what, yo? I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna really blow your mind. You ready?
Yes.
I didn't even watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I can't even tell you what happened.
I watched the Super Bowl. I did, and I watched them boys get the break speed off of them. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, oh my god,
Mm.
they were still talking about coming back in the second end. I was like, coming back from where?
Yeah. See,
I thought they
yeah,
was talking. I thought they was singing that Tupac song, "Coming."
yeah. I didn't even
Cali?
watch. I don't. I didn't watch. Well, I already knew I wasn't gonna watch it. I'm
Yeah,
not really a football person. I'd be like, you take away the ball, all they doing is running for about 3 hours. So what the hell?
yeah. They did. They beat the brakes off them boys, man. It was ridiculous. I couldn't even understand. Peace, Hassan. How you doing?
What up? What up, Hassan?
But yeah. So the reason why I asked because I watched Wayne do his set. Hollywood Black Salute. I watched Wayne do his set on Saturday Night Live. Um, and I kind of understood what the controversy would have been when it came to doing that Super Bowl halftime show. You get what I'm saying?
Is it because that he felt that, you know what I mean? Like, hey, this is my home.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
would feel some kind of way too.
Yeah, he was pretty pissed off. Yeah,
Yeah,
he was pretty pissed off about that. Little feelings was hurt. And then, I like that he made the little commercial. I'm a little sensitive.
yeah,
We can all be a little sensitive. I thought that
Mm.
commercial was dope. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
But you gotta respect his feelings though.
I did. I did. But you know what, Black? When I watched the Saturday Night Live show, me being formerly A&R and artist development,
Okay.
right? Because I come in as executive A&R and artist development, right? And me watching the two different performances, I understand why they went with Kendrick.
Well, I think what it was Kendrick had a couple of little tracks that was popping. You know what I mean? That was getting a
Yeah,
buzz. You know what I mean? At that time. You
yeah,
know, and I can't take that from Kendrick. Kendrick dumb nice too. You know,
yeah, yeah,
but I think everything kind of worked out in his favor versus Wayne.
yeah. But I don't think Wayne would have been ready to do a show like that, a production. Once I
Yeah,
see him on
I
Saturday
definitely
Night
agree.
Live, you understand
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Because like he can do a stage show,
But something on a platform like that would be totally different from him. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Like when I look through his catalog, me being a person, I'm A&R, so I line up stuff and I make sure everything is straight. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So me being a person like that, when I look through his catalog, I didn't see what he could put together that wouldn't clown him.
Yeah, yeah. Because of course he would have got the backlash for it.
Hmm.
he would have got it. But I mean, that's that man's job. His job is to go on stage and put on a good performance, like the rest of us artists, you know.
Yeah. So, like from here on, what I always try to impress on the people right now is make sure that you're ready for any event.
Right, right, right. And that's another reason why I try to. One of my newer tracks I'm working on again. I'm gonna take it a southern soul, you know. So
Yeah.
this one gonna have a low two stepping in it. This
Yeah.
one is gonna bring me out of my element. I'm like, yo, I'm like, damn, I did this and I ain't put no curse words in it. Like, how do I pull that off?
Absolutely. You got to be ready for any set. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Hmm.
so that when you get booked, you can stand and deliver on any stage.
Right, right. You
And
absolutely right.
so, because I had heard Boosie say, Kendrick wasn't needed over here. There was enough artists over here to cover that show. And I'm saying, but cover it with what though?
But Boosie probably speaking about, his Louisiana people, and Louisiana got damn good talent.
I'm absolutely certain of that. But when I say to you, with what though? What you gonna cover it with though?
Mm. Cause I mean, let's be real. I mean, if you stick one of them folks out there from Louisiana, you probably shit that damn Super Bowl would have probably been so censored out.
I'm telling you that you. So you understood what I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, I
right? Like,
understand. I understand. Unless you go to R&B route, you know what I mean?
So I'm when they say we could have covered that show, I'm saying to them, y'all couldn't have covered that show, bro.
Because every word would have been a curse word.
Y'all would have had to do all kind of flipping
Hmm.
and spinning and stuff like that
Yeah,
because you couldn't have covered that show. Not you, Boosie, not Wayne, not you get what I'm saying? Like there's so many of them that couldn't have covered that show. That's why I say to people, be prepared for any show.
yep,
So
yep,
now what I want to see out of Little Wayne is I want to see an album where he can actually cover an event like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I want to see him bring forth one of them type of albums right now because the Kendrick hit the mark on him and he went worldwide with it. You
Wayne
know,
can do it. I believe Wayne can do it.
that's what I'm saying, but he got to come up with some new material to be able to pop that off.
Yeah, yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like he can't go in there. He might can do a Millie.
What else?
You understand what I'm saying,
Yeah,
right?
I see where you're going at with that. I see where you're going at with that.
Like I would like to see him right now stand all the way up on him. Being that he felt so slighted, I want to see him stand all the way up on him.
Yeah. And I mean, to be honest with you, that would have been a good look for him. You know what I mean? 'Cause, I mean, he from New Orleans, and I've been to New Orleans, so I know how they act. I know how they rock. I know how they get down.
Yeah,
So I believe the city would have had his back.
the city would have had his back absolutely, but as far as production, we not worried about the people. We worried
Right.
about the production.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the production is something different because, like you say, he might have to, he might got to know how to pull that off. I mean, what can he do on stage besides
Yeah,
deliver good music?
yeah. You
I don't really think
understand what
I
I'm
don't really
saying?
think I seen Wayne with no backup dancers. You know what I mean? Unless he got a bunch of R&B artists that come out. You know what I mean, to support him. He could pull it off that way.
I mean, unless he bring out Young Money in a collab type of situation.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
that's
That
probably where Nicki and Drake would have come in at.
that's the only way to pop that off in a
Mm,
collab situation. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because
right.
if they just had Little Wayne, how you gonna pop that off? And so this is what I'm saying about this is my recommendation to all rappers and all hip hop artists right now is be able to rise to the occasion.
Right. Be prepared for it.
Be have something stacked in your deck.
You right. You absolutely right. You know what's crazy? Because my mom's was like, "Yo, ask you a question. When you out here doing these shows, you be out here cursing?" I be like, "Yeah." Like, why? I was like, shit, that's what the people want here. That's what I get paid for. So, you know what I mean? But now I kind of see what she's saying. Like, what if somebody's trying to get you to a school? You know what I mean? What if somebody's trying to get you to come to an
Yeah.
old folks home? You can't perform all of that around them old folk like that.
Yeah, like they don't like old people. I'm an old people too, but but old people they don't mind the beat, but the lyrics.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Especially when you start rapping that nonsense, that's really gonna throw them off. Like, what?
And then when you're dealing with in a mixed crowd,
Yeah, yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
colleges and stages New Year's stages and you
Yeah,
get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you right. And speaking of colleges, I'm um I'm working with a producer right now, so we still trying to ink some stuff out on paper, man. I'm gonna see if I can pull off this. I want to say the first one out of my city, to do a college HBCU anthem.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
tour and
yeah.
tour. You
So
feel
I'm,
me?
I'm working on that next too.
Yeah, and tour. Make sure that when you set up the anthem, make sure you start setting up the tour so
Right,
that you can
right.
hit each one of them up as you go along.
Especially during homecoming.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, I'm like, yeah, I think I got one with this one. I've been trying to think outside the box.
keep thinking outside the box because as long as you in the box, they're gonna look at you like everybody else. They're gonna take
Exactly,
you like everybody else. You're gonna just be
exactly.
subject to what everybody else is doing.
I
And
was
and
like, I'm
my
like,
attraction for you was because you was different. That's why I
yeah.
said let me see if I can get Black on the show because he a little different than everybody else. You get what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And I like the Southern Soul movement.
Yeah, see, and I'm like, damn, this one here, this anybody who hear me gonna hear me always talking ratchet, you know what I mean? But I'm like, can I pull this one off? But I already got everything format together. I just need to go ahead and drop it.
Yeah, cause that's where your money gonna come in.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You can get to these little car shows, these little bike shows, and
Yeah,
just go out there and just two step and groove with it. And I'm like, damn, can my ratchet behind pull that off?
you
I
can.
can.
You
I am.
yeah, you can.
I am.
And not only that, but that's where your audience come in too, Black.
Exactly. You absolutely right.
That's
Now I
the
got a new
start.
fan. Now I got a new
Yeah,
fan base.
that's right. And not only that, but they're young enough to get old with you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So that's what make you a lifetimer.
Mm-hmm.
You know how Eric B is a lifetimer, Rakim is a lifetimer.
Rakim, yes. Shout
You
out to
understand?
Rakim.
See,
Shout out to Rakim.
a lifetimer.
Mm-hmm.
Cause everybody going as soon as Eric B for president, come on, everybody get up.
Hey,
You feel me?
make them
Everybody
clap to
gonna get up.
this.
That's right. Young and older than me.
Yeah, I like Eric B. Eric B. Man, you know what? I like Eric B. and Rakim.
Michael Jackson had that effect. Little kids, Michael Jackson dead and gone. Little kids are still partying to Michael Jackson. They don't even know Michael Jackson, but they know they like Thriller. They know they
You
like
can't
Beat
go
It.
wrong. You can't go wrong with Thriller.
You get what I'm saying, though, right?
You can't go wrong with Thriller, man.
So, when you functioning out there in your realm, you gotta make sure that you bring them that exact type of flavor, that lifelong
The
Holly,
everlasting.
that lifelong Hollywood Black. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So that long after Hollywood Black stopped making music, his music still making music. Somebody
Thanks.
sampling something off of Black.
Yeah.
Somebody taking that little verse from Black and making a whole nother song.
And I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind somebody doing that, because then that let me know, like, hey, somebody like my music,
Yeah.
you know?
So that's what I'm saying about that with Wayne. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he have some things, but when it's time to go to a bigger stage and a bigger audience,
The Super Bowl would have been it for him too.
yeah. But he ain't had the material for it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's a whole audience full of Kriznaks.
Yeah, that's a whole nother world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it.
So, you know, your Southern Soul movement can hit that too because it hit all the way from Florida on across,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
all the way up to Chicago, because they country as hell.
Yep. They two stepping out there.
Yeah, they country as hell in Chicago.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
Detroit country, California country. You get what I'm saying? You
I
got you
yeah.
got from North Carolina to Florida, all the way in between, Louisiana,
I seen some folks out there in New York
uh,
country with it too. I'm like,
Tennessee.
like what y'all
Yeah,
got
yeah,
going on out here?
because they all from now in North Carolina.
And they're running up top.
You there right. So you got Georgia, you got the Carolinas, you got Florida, you got Texas, you got Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got all the California, you got Chicago, you got Detroit, you got all those states to hit your Southern soul music.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it. I get it. And just like I say, like this one is going. This is my first one, so I got to put a lot of put a lot of work behind it. Like pull it off. But I
Yeah,
know I can. I know I can do it.
make sure you got a good team.
I do. I do. I do. Shout out to Vega, man. Vega be on
Yeah,
my neck. Vega be on me, man.
it's good to have somebody like Vega on you
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like me and Vega talking now about doing something, down here to start something. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna see you eventually.
I see. We think alike. So you already know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you eventually.
Okay.
Like I got
Um,
some people y'all could tag team with over here to make some things jump and pop. You feel me?
right. Right.
So,
I'm with it.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, make sure your arsenal.
Yeah. I'm be like when I perform, I'm like, well, first off, I go in there and I peep the crowd out. I'm like, okay, I'm listening to the music, I'm listening to everybody's music. I'm like, maybe everybody's music ain't sounding like my music, or maybe I ain't sounding like everybody else. So I'm like, how can I pull this off when I get on
Yeah.
stage? I'm like, once you on stage, it ain't no turning back around. You
No.
you can't hit rewind. So I just like, you know what? As soon as the beat coming, I just go OD. Like I got a bad habit of jumping off stage and what I mean, getting the crowd, getting in people's face. I don't
Sometimes you
never
gotta
do
do
it.
that.
Yeah, I don't never do it to be disrespectful. I just do it because it's the energy. You know what I mean? And I see a lot
Yeah.
of people that I'm like, damn, like why are they not doing it? But I'm like, yo, that's my thing. So that's what got me here right here today. So I'm gonna just keep doing it.
They don't do it because a lot of niggas is scary.
Yeah.
You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But you gotta draw the crowd to you.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
whole purpose of making them know you is to
Right.
bring them to
So,
you.
and when I first did it, I'm like, I don't want this thing to go left. You know what I mean? And these people thinking I'm trying to start some ruckus because I'm already doing rowdy music. I'm already doing ratchet music. I'm already doing gangster rap music. And I jump off stage and get in everybody's face and look like, okay, what's next? And then I see everybody else like, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, all right, bet. I got it now. Now I got it. So that's the way how I get the crowd moved.
That college crowd gonna love that.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I want to drop this HBCU track for the
Yeah.
homecomings.
Yeah, that college crowd gonna love that. Jump right off and get right to stepping right with them.
Yup,
You get what I'm
yup.
saying? And get right with
Mhm.
them. Get right with them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll get to stepping right with you.
Yeah.
You
And I
know?
like shit. You know me. I step
Yeah.
with you. I don't mind showing love.
Yeah. It make the party rock a little different when you're up close and personal with them. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
And so when you leave, they remember the lyrics.
Right. Right. And then like you got that experience. Like, oh, I remember Big Bruh. Big Bruh was the one to jump off stage and he all in my face. I'm like, that's me. That's what I do.
Yeah. Give them the mic when you hitting it. After you hit your verse or your whatever your chorus is, get them the mic and let them hit it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So what I
Mm-hmm.
say?
And they fill it, and they fill it in. They filling it in with you.
So what I say? And then let them hit it too, right with you. Bring them right on in with you because you Southern soul music, you Southern soul different than and which is them amalgamated
Right.
as HBCUs. That's an amalgamation of all those people,
Right.
Texas. You hear me, right?
I can hear.
Kakalaki, Georgia. That's an amalgamation of all of them in one. So they gonna all know what you talking about
Mm-hmm.
because they come from that.
Yes. Yes. And you can't lose if you pull that off. And every homecoming, they bound to play your track at every homecoming.
Yeah,
Especially if you got the right energy and you got the right track, it's gonna get played.
yeah. And they I don't know if you know about it, but they had these little flash drives. You could buy these little flash drives for maybe $3 a piece and throw
Oh,
them
put
out in
your
the
music on the
audience.
flash drive.
Put your
Yeah.
one track that you really, really like, you know,
Yeah.
something that you really, really like, or the one that you really want to push.
Right. Right. Just put it on a stick and just give it out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just throw it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then whoever got it, they gonna share that, or they're gonna
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying to you, right? So this is
But
how you build your bigger audience because you're worthy of a bigger audience.
right. Right. I just love what I do, man. I'm sorry. I love what I do. When it comes to writing music, man, if I got a a dope beat, I'm like, oh yeah, I can pull that off. I'm gonna
Yeah,
write. I'm gonna write to it. I'm sorry. That just me. I don't care if it's country. If that country beat is dumb nice, I'm gonna try to play with it.
yeah. You worthy of a bigger audience too, Black, though. You
Thank you.
worthy of it. You get what I'm
Thank you.
saying? Your
Thank you.
stage presence is crazy.
Thank you.
Like that's one of the first things that you need is a stage presence.
Yep.
And then your ability, your heart, like you got heart enough to be a part of.
Yeah. I was like, ugh. Once they call you on that stage, it ain't no turning back, man. You can go hard or go home.
Yeah.
So
And you worthy of it. Like
thank
a
you.
lot of
Thank
a lot of people don't think they worthy of it, so they kind of shrink back,
you. Yeah.
you know, and they don't get real lit until they see that everybody, lit. Then they
Yeah.
get lit. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But
Yep.
you supposed to get lit because you lit.
Always. Always. I'm like,
You
I don't care
supposed to-
about who ain't rocking with me. My job is to rock this crowd. I
like I
don't care.
told.
I
Go
don't care
ahead.
if
I'm
I make
sorry.
one or two or three people move. My job is done.
That's what I told Salt Life. I
Shout out to Salt Life,
was
man.
only
Salt Life my
7.
man too.
Yeah, Salt, my man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Salt, my
yeah, I like
man. Salt
Salt,
came
man.
all the
Salt
way
Salt be
down here and
going
did an
Salt be
interview
going
with.
in on Instagram, man.
He is a dope rapper.
Yeah, yeah.
He is a dope rapper. You hear me?
I want to work with him too, man. I wouldn't mind doing something with him.
Yeah, Salt came down here and did an interview with me, in-house interview. Him and Max Prime. We laughed from the time I met them before I brought them into the studio until an hour after we finished doing the interview. We were still crying, laughing. You hear me? Like
Yeah,
them dudes, we had a blast.
I met Salt at a show out there was it Baltimore. That's
Yeah,
when I first met him. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, cool. I like his energy. You know what I mean? And then we just wound up linking up from there. You know what I mean? Keeping in contact. But as far as music, I wouldn't mind doing one for the books with him.
yeah. Salt is dynamite, man. Like I'll tag you guys in a post together, and let them know you came through to do a show, and y'all hook up, like y'all
No
hook up
doubt.
from there.
No
You get
doubt.
what I'm saying? Because Salt is definitely a talented brother, and he got so much energy. Like he
He
have the
do.
same
He
energy as you.
do. Yeah. He do. He be going in. I'm like, damn, like, what he took early this morning? Like he be in on it, man.
Yeah, he has so much energy, and it's
Yeah,
natural energy.
and that's a good thing though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it ain't fabricated energy. He just,
Right.
he just like that, but without nothing. It's like that without
Yeah.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was like you, pressing him to come do an interview with me when I first began my show. He was one of the first people that I asked to come through, and so
Okay.
it took us about a year to actually collab for him to come through. And just so happened he had a show um, a couple miles down the road from me, and so him and Max Prime came into the studio and did a up close and personal interview with me. Go in into the lives and check it out. We had a blast. We laughed so damn hard. When he left, he said, "This ain't even feel like an interview."
See. That's what you call love, man.
We laughed so doggone hard, you'd have been crying like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh man, these are some fools." So yeah, Black. That's what I'm trying to tell you though. Like you are so able and ready for that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like your collaborations and your different stuff. And not only that, what happens is that when you make those sort of collaborations, when you set your stage up, these are fillers and these are
Yeah.
people that you get what I'm saying,
Yep.
to help hype that whole thing up.
You know,
So
I gotta put that on my musical resume, man.
yeah, you get what I'm saying to you,
I
right?
get you. I get it. I get it.
This is your balance off when you want to get ready.
Yeah. Mm. What made me did down wanted to do that Southern Soul track is I was like, let me try something different. And I came across one of I think it was like an old Key Sweat track. And I
Yeah,
was like, I'm so ratchet with it, man. Like, can I pull off this ratchetness with this Key Sweat? I guess it's like, let me see if I can give him the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's like when the old school people hear it, they hear the old Key Sweat track. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, we know what this is. And then when you hear me start doing me, ratchet, you know what I mean? Now the younger people like, okay, yeah, I rocking with that. So now you got the younger crowd, and you got the old school crowd because they know the Key Sweat. So it's like now you got the best of both worlds.
yeah. So there's no way. This is where you get creative. This is where you're, as you going forward with your with your project. Just remember, let me be able to create something that everybody, that I could touch everybody at one time with,
Right,
and then I got my own what I do. How I do where I do.
right. It's like you gotta have that
You
one
get what I'm
song. Like,
saying?
yeah, you
Some
gotta
people
have
gonna
that
like
one.
that too, even after they hear.
You gotta have that one track. Like, listen, I'm gonna get you to do the show, but can you pull it off? Like, and everybody don't want to hear all that cursing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But for me, I'm sorry. That's just me. That's just the way I am. I'm from the hood. But
I
like you
know. I
say,
be
like
done said
sometimes you
some
gotta
shit too.
you gotta step out the box. You gotta step out the box sometimes.
Yeah. This is where your creativity come in. Like before you set out on that, because when you go to do business with them HBCUs, um they're bougie black folk,
Yeah.
so they're always have their own critiques of what you cannot do in your rider.
Right. And 9 times out of 10, they probably already done research you, you know what I mean, before you all even linked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they
So
already know who you is.
so
Like,
as you
nah, you
set in
too.
your pick, make sure that you have something that can serve them up though. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Let them know that I'm I'm a little ratchet and shit, but I'm a little articulate too though.
Yeah. And I believe this HBCU one of them can pop. I mean, look at it. I mean, shit. School is every year. Every
Yeah,
year somebody doing a homecoming. You know what I mean? Every year somebody doing a pet rally.
yeah. Do
So
a whole tour.
yeah.
Go through, look through, see who doing what, see who running what as far as the student body alliance.
And that's another thing too. You can get in with those kids at the school, so we shit, because they one step ahead, so they know what's going on. They know what they want to hear.
Yeah,
You know what
absolutely. You hear what I said? Hit the student body alliance.
I mean?
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then from there, make your way through. Like, okay, well, y'all, I'm, on this day and this day and this day, because they have the Black and Latin student alliances, and then they have the African American Studies alliances and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
and they're, they have different shows that they put together regularly.
And all they want to do is just feel. They just want to feel important, feel welcome. You know what I mean?
They have the bands there. You get what I'm saying? That you can
Yes,
get a music to and come through with the bands. You
yes.
feel what I'm saying? Because they always had that battle of the bands and stuff like that.
And
And
you can put and you can put a dance to it. You know.
yeah. So I'm just trying to, give you some.
I'm
You,
on
you,
it.
all
I'm on
right.
it. My
You hear
spider
me?
sense is kicking in. I got you.
Yeah. Because like you could pop it off, and that will be going forward like the start of your greater movement.
Right. Now you got that name out.
Yeah. The kids gonna spread the word because
Yep.
they the ones that go through all that Spotify and stuff like that. Older people don't do all that shit.
Yep. Now the kids at every pep rally, they at every homecoming, they at
Yeah,
every bonfire, they at every kickback. Come on, man.
yeah. Cause old people don't really do that. It's only a couple of us that really be still getting it in. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I'm borderline. I'm like, shit. I be trying to hang, but I be like, man, I'm about to call it a night.
Yeah. But don't call it a night. Wait, how LL say, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for
Been here for
years.
years.
You get what I'm saying? Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah,
I've been here for years. You see what I'm saying?
I got it. I
And
got you.
rolling through, not just walking through, rolling through.
Yeah. And then I want to interact with with the kids on the campus too. I don't want to just
Yeah,
pull up, do my tracks, and slide. Nah, I want to like y'all my like y'all my people too. So I got love for y'all. I ain't
yeah.
gonna come, what I mean, rap and leave. I want to chill.
Well, that's why you make sure you have a table set up.
The Hollywood
Where,
table,
yeah, have the Hollywood table show up with the
the
Hollywood Black
Hollywood section.
merchandise and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
So where Hollywood can go over there and kick it and stuff while introducing himself, and you're gonna find some other rappers in the process of that. You're gonna find
Right.
some other collaborations in the process. You get what I'm saying?
That's how I want to meet and so. We both had a show out there in Baltimore.
Yeah. So make sure you got a Hollywood table over there with the Hollywood banner on it and the Hollywood merchandise and the
Yes.
you follow me, right?
Oh, I'm following you. I'm on you.
Okay.
I'm
Because
on you.
that's how that's your networking possibilities right there.
Yeah, and that's another way that you can network too.
Yeah, that's your networking possibilities right there. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
I'm glad I'm here tonight, man.
I was trying to get you. I'm sorry that I only had the day available, but
Nah, you good. Look how it turned out.
yeah,
Look
I'm,
how it
I'm
turned
thankful
out,
that you
man.
came. Before we start getting out of here, we got a few more minutes to play with. Tell the people how they can find you. Introduce yourself. Let them know who you are, how to find you, what to look for, what music is coming up. Blah blah blah. Hit them.
All right, man. As y'all know, I'm Hollywood Black, and I'm Carolina finest. I call myself the Carolina Club Banger King. Y'all want a club banger? Holler at me. I'm on. I don't. You know what? I don't even got Facebook, so I'm always on Instagram. I don't. I live on Instagram.
Yeah.
Hollywood underscore black. I promise you, man. If you hit
With
me
two
up, you need
K's.
me. 2Ks, yes, 2Ks. I promise you, if you hit me up, I respond. I don't have no life, man. I don't be doing nothing besides writing music and recording music, man. Um, just dropped the track "Turn Me Up," featuring Day Day Sister out of Baton Rouge. Shout out Day Day Sister. We're waiting on a release date for that. Um, my partner Montana. Montana did the track. Shout out to Montana. That's my go-to man there. Montana Mister. Shout out to my big bro Vega. Vega, I gotta put an APB out on Vega because he be hard to find. But he
Yeah,
know he know when to show up though. You know what I mean? And um, shout out to him because he believed in me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And and doors been opening for me, and now I'm here with you.
yes.
You could have had somebody else here tonight. You got me.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you though. Tell them where they can
So
find your music. What
shit, all platforms. I can't even call them out. All platforms.
like Spotify, like Apple
All,
Music, like
all, all platforms. Spotify, Apple, Google, shit, YouTube. Type it up. It'll pop
Hollywood
up.
Black.
Hollywood Black, man. Hollywood, that's me, man. The Carolina Club Banger King.
Man, Hollywood.
Guaranteed.
I'm glad that you name one song. If I was to put something together, what song? Because I don't know if you know, I'm a DJ. I'm a blend master.
Okay, cool. All right.
And yeah, I wear a lot of hats, bro, over the
Mm.
years. You get what I'm saying? And if I was to put something in my rotation, what would you suggest?
Um, Definitely honestly for me, it would depend on the vibe. So if I come in knowing you like I know you can get the crowd jumping.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna make everything hip hop.
so
So
but
it don't matter
um
what you give me. I'm gonna make everything hip hop. Just tell me which one.
yeah, but for me personally, I just got an ear for southern, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Southern trap music, you know what I mean? Southern crunk music, southern ratchet. Like that's my thing. So, I'm like I want to play something that's gonna get everybody rowdy, get everybody kick out. The club owner be like, hey, listen, man, y'all don't fuck up my shit tonight, If I can get them to say that, then I know we gonna have a good night. But uh turn me up.
I need something past 80, 84 beats per minute. What you got? I need something like maybe 86 to 92.
Turn me up in this bitch. My latest track. Turn me up.
Okay.
Turn me up.
So don't be surprised if I send you back a blend with turn me up on it. You be looking at me like, oh shoot.
Yeah, yo, she did it. She did it. Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll be
Yeah,
sitting back like
yeah,
yo, like yo,
I'm with
there
it.
you go.
I'm with it. I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'm with it. Anybody out there looking for features, man, hit me up, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there.
I promise you, I ain't hard to get along.
There's the real Rob B, Rob Bug out there in North Carolina. I don't know if you know about Rob
Send them my
B.
way. Just send them my way. Send them my way. Send them.
Yeah,
Send me
yeah,
all of them.
because Rob B from New Jersey, but he live in Kakalaki too.
Okay. All right.
So he got that little Southern New York joint. He got that, and he fly too. He fly little rapper too.
Yeah. Okay. You got that swag.
Yeah, he fly too. And of course, I'll tag you and Salt and Max Prime in a thing together so y'all can get it popping because Salt is fly. Like
Yeah.
Salt is fly.
You know what? I wouldn't mind doing we need to go back to the mixtape era.
Yeah. Well, that's
You
what
know?
they going. That's where hip hop is actually going right now.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I don't know if you noticed. Ain't no more microwave popcorn shit going out no more. We
Yeah.
ain't doing that no more. All them
We
old
need to go back to
fake
that.
ass.
We got to go back to
Yeah,
that
that
mixtape.
yeah, that instant gratification music. Ain't nobody into that shit no
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Like we need people that actually got some rhymes with them. Like
Yeah.
we need people who pushing that pen for real right now.
No doubt.
You
No
know,
doubt.
because that microwave music it ain't do nothing but get a lot of niggas killed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Kill or in jail.
Yeah.
And
So
like for what I say too, like, and I run this by a couple of people, man, but I don't know if they just don't take it serious or not. Like for one day, man, put the guns down for one day.
yeah,
And I always wanted to see if I could collab with a whole bunch of artists and remake Self Destruction
yeah. Oh,
for
that would be
one day.
fly. Yeah, that
Yep.
would be fly.
I grew up on that too. I'm like, dang, it'll be dope if somebody can pull that off. Just for one day, man.
Funky fresh, ready to press, ready to party.
Hey.
I know, I love that Queen Latifah part.
Mm.
But yeah, yeah. So there's a whole multitude of people who are not on that right now.
See, and that's what's wrong. You
And
gotta like
no,
you
what I'm saying
like you
to you is
said
that
earlier.
they on what you talking about. No, they on what you talking about is what I'm saying. When I say not on that, I mean not on that shooting and killing stuff. They actually literally rhyming.
Yeah,
You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like if you notice, I don't know if you've seen, but Wiz Khalifa just dropped something on Kendrick's beat like a
Oh,
couple
okay,
days
okay,
ago, and it's fly is all outdoors too. But
okay.
what we need right now is those type of rappers to bring hip hop back to life because, when we put it in Krisnak hands, that's what he turned it into: shoot each other, kill each other.
Hmm.
Because when it was in our hands, it wasn't that.
Everybody was just vibing, having a little house party, a little kickback, was
Yeah,
just enjoying it. Now I
literally
was like,
made house party
shit,
movies just so that
yeah,
we could celebrate that.
you're right.
You,
They
you,
ain't
you
doing
see what
that
I'm
no more.
saying?
We ain't
Yeah,
doing that no more, man.
cause we had let the ops in though.
Mm. Yo, we gotta redo this thing, man. We gotta
Yeah, we
revamp this.
yeah we let the ops in. That's the reason why I do this show right here though, Black, is
I'm definitely,
because
I'm definitely coming back.
yeah, that's the
You
reason
gotta
why
give
I
me something
do
back.
this show. Is because it's for me the takeover was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like the five heartbeats being disassembled by the five horsemen.
I like that.
You feel me, right?
Yeah, yeah, I
And
feel
now
you.
and
I
now
feel
you
you.
see everybody jumping out there and they know our stuff better than us that we created.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I really want to remake self-destruction.
They done flipped it on us now. They to fly MCs and we whack though. And I'm like, how we whack? Like we created this. Yeah, but
Exactly.
you hear what they playing though?
And
You
I
get what
tell
I'm
people,
saying?
I tell people like every time I do a show, I always, for me personally, I always start off my show by saying, you can't go into the future without paying homage to the past. It
For
ain't gonna work.
real.
You got to.
For real. Because there comes a time where we have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Right.
We done forgot that pursuit.
Mm-hmm. I gotta give you your props. I gotta give you your roses. I gotta pay homage to you
Yeah, and
because
now life, liberty, and pursuit of destruction with each other.
mm, now everybody just like crab in a bucket trying to get to the top.
Yeah,
In
for a couple
actuality,
dollars.
shit, we can all get to the top together if we do it right.
If we do it right.
We can.
Get
Yep.
what I'm saying? If we do it right. And stop fighting every decision. If you see somebody that's already up, stop trying to fight that person and ask them how they got there.
Yep. Yep. But then you
Not,
got some people.
not I don't like this nigga cause you know what I'm saying, and I just don't like this nigga cause you know what I'm saying. You be looking like what he do,
Right, exactly. Why you don't like them? Sit
and
down
then
and
half
talk
the
to them.
time they can't even tell you why.
Exactly.
They ain't even got no reason because this nigga think he all that. What the fuck? Like what the fuck? Like so you fighting with what this nigga think? You ain't paying attention to what this nigga do. You fighting with what he think.
That's why I guess I'm a knucklehead. I'm a hardhead. I don't really be caring about. Hey, you need to do it this way, or you need to go this way, or you need to go this route with it. Nah, let me do my music the way I want to do my music. If it work, it work. If it don't, it just don't work.
See? And that's gonna keep you stunned for a little while because you got to listen to somebody.
I don't mind listening to somebody, but I can't listen to somebody a knucklehead
No, don't listen to a knucklehead. Listen to somebody got a little sense. And and
like
and
you, like you.
yeah, that can show you
Yeah,
around the way.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like I be trying to push people around the corners. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like look. Like okay, I know you see all these people here. You want to go through these people, but listen, these people gonna hold you up. Let's go around these niggas.
yeah. Now don't
We
get it
gonna we gonna
twisted.
we gonna meet them coming back through after we
Yeah,
rock this though.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Hearing what you got to say. You know what I mean? But if I'm listening
Yeah,
to what you got to say, like that bitch better make sense.
yeah.
it better
But
make sense. 'Cause
we ain't going through the crowd because see a lot of people be trying to go through. I ain't trying to go through shit.
nope.
You get what I'm saying? If it's crowded over there, I'm gonna find another way to get through.
Hmm.
Like, okay, they over here, everybody in one crowd right there. One of these niggas is gonna burn my outfit. Somebody gonna drop juice on my white jeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how my mind works.
Yeah, be done
Like
step
I
all on
ain't
my
going.
G
Yeah,
nights.
yeah, exactly. They gonna step all on my sneakers and shit. I ain't man. Look, I ain't got time for these niggas right here because I already know what they on.
Right, right.
I need to get
And then
around them.
and then you playing all this my kind of music. You know what I mean? They really gonna flash out.
Yeah. So let's look at them. Let's appreciate it. What up, y'all? And then go around them. You get what I'm saying?
No
To get
doubt.
over here, right here, because I need to get over here, right here, real
Yeah.
quick. Because you know, I'll be back though, yo. I'll be back though.
But you know, like uh, every show that I've done, I've always walked in the building with a positive attitude, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
cool, because you ain't no telling who you go bump heads with. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. You hear
two
me? Talking? I'll
mountains,
be back, yo. I'll be back, yo.
two mountains ain't gonna never meet the two man will. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I go in there with a positive mind state, be like, all right, cool, let me go ahead and do this show, rock this show, and I mean, up to now, I haven't had a bad experience.
yeah,
Even with a knuckleheads, like you can walk in there and you can smell the knuckleheads when you walk in the door.
yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool. Like they about to be with this old foolishness. They about to be with the racket. You know what I mean? But when I go do my music, I'm like, yeah, it's okay, cool, man. The knuckleheads be the one giving me love, and I appreciate that.
yep. Dap them up, give them some love, and
Yep.
go right on around them before they get you dirty.
Yeah, that's all they want.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all they want.
Walk, give them some, dap them up, give them some love. And listen, I gotta go, but I holler back though.
I
I
gotta
holler back
go.
though. But I holler back though. You feel me? Like, don't
That's
think
it.
I'm too good to not holler back. I holler back at you, but I gotta go for right now though,
Yeah.
because I got some stuff to do over here. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Because if not, they gonna keep you there and hold you up until they can rob you.
Nah. Oh, I don't play that.
You understand what I'm saying, right? I'm
I don't
trying to
play that.
explain it to you in the street type of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I don't play that. I'm from the hood.
I don't know who this is. Celebrate Gamma. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. I don't know who that is.
Uh. Well, you know it's always scam season.
Yeah, celebrate Gamma.
Yeah.
Celebrate it Gamma.
But again, man, I thank you for having me here tonight.
At Ire Forever VR. I don't know who that is. But welcome. Yes, I just wanted to kick it with you for a little while because I love your energy.
Thank
I
you.
watched your stage presence. You know, I know what you're really coming with and what you're trying to do.
Thank you.
So I'm just trying to, give you some tips and some pointers on how to get it done.
Definitely appreciate that.
And like I said, me and Vegas gonna touch bases as soon as he come up for air. And I see y'all.
Yes. Yes.
You feel me?
Yes, man. My man
I
be
see y'all.
hibernating, man. My
No,
man be hibernating.
yeah, he'll be back up for air when he get
Yeah,
a
no
chance.
doubt. No doubt.
But and just know that I'm gonna see y'all, and I try to make everybody uh uh that I contact or that I do an interview with. Most of them will tell you that I will show up for you. As you go along, you'll see me. I do cameo appearances, but I do show up. You get what I'm saying?
Right, no doubt.
Um, yeah, like you can ask some of the even bigger artists, like Dochi and Damani and people like that. They'll that lady be like, oh yeah, that's that lady. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they gonna remember me. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I do, I don't like to be around a lot of people, but I will show up and I will help where I can help. You get what I'm saying?
right.
All right.
That
So
definitely makes sense.
yeah. So I just want to tell you thank you again for coming through and doing the interview with me
Welcome.
and
Thank you for having
um
me.
yeah, and once again, y'all gonna see me again, okay?
Y'all
Hollywood
gonna see
Black.
it. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see it.
All right.
All
Have a
right,
good night.
man.
Thank
Y'all,
you.
y'all enjoy y'all night, man. Again, thank you for having me. And you be safe, man.
Yeah, and you're not just being played through my channel. You're also going through Blast Radio 247, which you can also register your music on there. And it'll go into
Okay.
rotation on the radio station, which is blastmusic247.com and Blast Radio.
Okay.
All you
Well,
gotta do is look up
send me the
Blast
info.
247 and yeah,
Send me the
and
info.
and
Yeah.
you'll be able to register your stuff on there. And the center usually, which is one of our other affiliate shows on the network, they usually do like a overview of the music on their channel too. So they broadcast to a different audience than even I do, and
Right.
so not only are you on right here on me right now, you're on 6 different channels at one time.
Yay. What's up? What's up? 6 different channels. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're being seen on all kind of different channels all at one time. I just wanted to let you know that. So don't think that at any time that you're in a small audience here, you're in a larger audience, to my background, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
thank you, Hollywood Black, for coming through. I
No
appreciate
doubt.
you.
No doubt. Until the next
All
time.
right.
I will be back.
Yes.
I will be back.
Thank you, sir.
All right, no doubt.
That's all right. See y'all. See y'all. Y'all know I always got somebody smooth for you. I always got somebody coming through and worth the while. Y'all go check out Hollywood Black. He said on all channels, Hollywood_Black with 2 Ks on Instagram and Hollywood Black on all sites. So y'all go check his music out and see what you think. Y'all know what I think. And y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous act.